Yo, what's happening, guys? Welcome to a brand new edition of Rave, Diaries and Tower Block Tales with yours truly, Uncle Doug's in the building. As always, I have to start with saying thank you to everyone that's been watching the videos and liking and commenting and subscribing on this channel and in the other playlist, Run Come Follow Uncle Doug's playlist and the Archives playlist that are on the other bits of the channel. But yeah, man, this one here though, the Rave Diaries, I'm loving doing these, and like the comments and when I'm out and about talking to people, it seems like you guys are enjoying them as well, so long may it continue. So today on Rave Diaries and Tower Block Tales, we're going to go back, not that far, we're only going back to 2018 today. And it's I think most of the stories that I've done so far on this channel have been about other people, you know, raves and other bits and bobs in the scene. I guess the one about secrets was loosely about me because it was me and Genius and the rave that we run. But anyway, this one is actually about something that happened to me. So yeah, we're going to go back to 2018 today. The We Love Jungle Awards, a celebration of jungle, it says on here, 2018. And the reason I'm going to go back to that is because, like, obviously it's lovely that I won 2 awards and that's going to be part of the story. That's great. But it's maybe the bit that everyone don't know about running up to that story and after that I got the award that I'm going to talk about today. I mean, it's a funny story now, but at the time, I'll tell you what, it wasn't funny at all. There was a moment when I actually thought I was dying. I don't even know why I'm laughing. No, I thought I was dying, and so did Sarah. But anyway, so what happened was, I've always had a bad back here, on and off. And on a Friday morning, I woke up to go and do the radio, as I always do. I came down into the kitchen, and Sarah was in the kitchen. Sarah's dad, who's passed away now, bless him, he was staying with us at the time. And it was just a normal morning in our house. And Sarah asked me to just, believe it or not, take some washing from there and put it down. And as I turned around, my back went, yeah. And I've had some bad backs in my life, but this was some different next level of bad back. The twinge of it went. And basically, I didn't know this at the time, but I tried to sort of sit down, and as I've sat down, the next thing I know, I've woke up on the kitchen floor, yeah. I couldn't move, like the nerves had gone, I couldn't move, my face felt funny, and I thought I'd had a stroke, that's the honest, and so did Sarah. So I've opened my eyes, and it was panic stations, like I can't move, you know, I'm on the kitchen floor, I can't move. Sarah's on the phone to an ambulance, and then I passed back out again, and then when I woke back up again, I literally couldn't move. My body was sort of shaking on its own uncontrollably down one side. It was scary, I'm not going to lie, it was really scary. So anyway, the ambulance come, they've hooked me up to all the ECG things and all of that on the kitchen floor in my pants. Like, I've just literally got my pants on the floor. Obviously Sarah and her dad are flipping worried. I'm scared, but I'm trying to say to them, don't worry, even though I don't know what's going on. And anyway, basically what had happened was the nerve in my back had caught, and what happens is if you're in so much pain, your blood pressure drops, and if your blood pressure drops, then you pass out. It's your body's way of like chilling you out so you can repair yourself. Obviously we didn't know that at the time, and because of the fact that all my nerves were all fucking all over the shop, I just thought I'd had a stroke. It all felt like the right side of my body was in tatters. So anyway, it took them an hour. They had to give me gas and air and everything to get me off the floor. I was in that bad a state. Like, honestly, when they got me up, they put me in a chair. I was in a chair like this. I couldn't even move my hand to pick my phone up. Like, I was in that bad a state for the first, well, until the next day. So anyway, that's what happened. I'll tell you, it was mad and all. When I woke up on the floor, do you know the first thing I said to Sarah, even though I thought I'd had a stroke? Phone Genius and tell him that I'm not going to be able to make the radio. I made her phone G. She's phoned G up, he's picked the phone up, panicking because he's thinking, why is Sarah phoning me? Like, if I ring him, he'd probably ignore me, but why is Sarah ringing me at like 8:30 in the morning? And she's on the phone saying, gee, I think Dee's had a stroke and under the ambulance and this, that and the other, and he's told me to tell you that he can't do his radio show today. It's funny, isn't it? When you like, obviously I was in shock, I suppose, because I thought I'd had a stroke as well. So anyway, so let's get to the point of the story. Sorry for the long-winded bit, but it's important to paint the picture. So it was the awards up in Bristol at Motion, yeah, and Aman, the guy that run the awards, it was to do with Jungle Jam, the guys from Leeds. They were running these Jungle Awards for a few years. This was actually the last Jungle Awards that ever happened, so I'm still officially double award winner. Let's not forget that, but we'll get to that in a minute. Just want to get that out there. So I've had to phone Aman now. Now it's the Saturday, or the awards might have even been on the Friday night actually. I'm lying there. The awards were on the Friday night. So it's Friday afternoon now, and you know I can move a little bit, but I'm in a bad way. So I phone up Aman. Now at this point, I don't know I've won anything. So I ring him up and say, mate, I ain't going to be able to get down, because I knew I was nominated. I was in the top 3 or whatever, and they'd like you to be there if you can. And I think I was even playing. Of course, I was playing there as well. Anyway, I rang him up. I said, mate, I ain't going to be able to get down there tonight. Blah blah blah. You know, I've had this thing. Told him the story, and he was like, he paused for a little while, and he was like, all right, are you sure you're not going to be able to make it? I said, bruv, honestly, mate, I can't even, like, Sarah's holding the phone while I'm talking. I can't even lift the phone. He was like, no, I understand. Look, get yourself better, blah, 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 and all that. Then so that was maybe 3 o'clock. Maybe about 5 or 6, he rings me back in it. Bugs, are you sure that you can't get there tonight? I said, mate, honestly, mate, I can't even move. I'm in a bad way. I was like, well, have I won something? He was like, well, I don't really want to tell you that you've won something, but if you don't come, I think you're going to regret it. I know you're in pain and all that, but... So obviously he knew I'd won 2 awards and I didn't. He's like, I think you're going to regret it. So I'm like, fucking hell. So now I'm convincing myself, because people like musicians, and we're stupid, you know what I mean? We're like, well, I think I'll be all right. I think I can play, you know, that's all we ever say. I think I'll be all right. Broken leg, I think I'll be able to walk there. Anyway, so I decided that I was going to take some painkillers and just play it by ear. I didn't have to be there till about midnight or whatever it was. So I played it by ear. So anyway, got to leave at say 9 o'clock. By 9 o'clock, I've like dosed myself up with painkillers. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm in a bad way, but I can't drive or anything. But I reckon I'll be able to make it up there. It's stupid, really, so stupid. But you know, look, ego, I ain't gonna lie. Look, ego driven, probably a bit of adrenaline of the fact that, like, you know, you do all these things all your life and there's a bit of recognition for you voted by the public. It's a lovely thing. So, of course, I didn't want to miss it. Of course, I didn't. So anyway, my brother ended up driving me up there. Sarah was looking after Dad at the time, so she couldn't even drive me up there herself. My brother drove me up there, and going up there wasn't too bad. Like, I laid on the back seat all the way to Bristol. I was living in Essex at the time, yeah, laid on the back seat. And by the time we got up there, you know, the awards have started and all that. And to get onto the stage was this long slope right up to the stage. So they go through the first few, the best one of this, best one of that. And then the first one that come up for me was Best Jungle Radio Show. So this was the one, because he'd said, like, it'd be worth your while coming here. I thought I'd won this one. I didn't know about the next one. So I come here, blah, 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 best radio show. Uncle Doug, hey, everyone cheer, and all that. So I shuffled up the stairs, no lie. I wish you could see how I shuffled up them stairs. There's probably footage of it, because a lot of people that I knew were there and would have probably filmed it from up the balcony. But anyway, I shuffled. It took me about 10 minutes. Top Cat was doing the awards, giving out the awards. I shuffle. Get all the way to the top of the ramp, get me award, do me little, like, big up all the pirate radio gang, all the unsung heroes, whatever else I said, big up Sarah, I remember saying that, and her dad, and all of that. So anyway, shuffle back down the stairs. While I'm shuffling down the stairs, they give out another couple of awards. That's no lie, that's how long it was. I was in really, really bad pain. I literally got to the bottom of the flipping ramp, and he's come up like, no, the best jungle DJ, Uncle Doug's. I was like, no, obviously, I was well happy, which is that one there, yeah? That one there's the best jungle DJ. So I was well happy, you know what I mean? Of course I was, like, I wasn't expecting that one at all. It was a beautiful, lovely surprise, and I'm so glad that a mum kind of put a bit of pressure on and made me go, because I would have been gutted if I'd have missed that. Of course I would, but obviously now I've got to do the thing, innit? So I've had to turn back round again and shuffle back up. The walk I was doing was ridiculous. My left foot had to go out in front. My right foot was just like, I couldn't cross them over and walk like that. It was like a shuffle. It was ridiculous. And I got up there and obviously now I've got to a walk. But I feel, don't get me wrong, it felt sick. You know, you see them things happen to other people. They've got 2 awards in their hand and they're like, yeah, big up this one and that one. And that happens to other people. Do you know what I mean? And on this night, it happened to me, and it was amazing. It was a great feeling. Voted for by the public, you know, no frauding, no none of that. It was proper, and yeah, it felt good. For a split second, my back didn't hurt, but then obviously I had to get back down the ramp, and then, you know, because I've just won 2 awards, I'm hanging about for an hour having a drink. Yeah, congratulations, Doug, all of that, which I should have just gone home while I was still on my adrenaline, like, come on, kind of buzz. I should have gone home then, but I didn't. I hung about because I was like, lapping it up, wasn't I, obviously? Do you know what I mean? Listen, we've all got egos, all of us lot, and I'm no different to the rest of you. So we get in the car and go home, and if I could probably say, that was probably the most painful journey of my life going home. Everything had worn off by then, all the buzz, all the thing, and yeah, I just remember the most horrific journey getting home, and it took ages to get over it. I was out of action for ages. I couldn't do anything. I was in bits, but I come home with 2 awards, and you know, probably for my health, I shouldn't have gone now, but for the memories and for what really matters, like, you know, I know your health matters. It's a stupid thing to say, but you know what I mean. It wasn't like a live or die situation. It was like I probably prolonged the pain that I had to go through in recovery by going. But you know what? Who gives a shit, man? I went there and I come home with 2 awards, and it was one of the biggest achievements of my life, because I love jungle music and I've been an ambassador of it since it was born. And I don't do anything for awards, and I never have done. But you know, to get an award that's voted for by people that support you and love what you do, that's a special thing. So yeah, I appreciated it then, and I appreciate it now. It's not what sort of drives me day to day, but of course, when they do come along every now and again, it's a lovely special thing. So thank you to everyone that voted for me back then. Like I say, there ain't been a Jungle Award since 2018, so I am the current best jungle DJ and best jungle radio show in the world. Yeah, no one can chat to me, bruv. Anyway, thank you as always for watching today's edition of Rave Diaries and Tower Block Tales. Don't forget to subscribe. There's loads of previous episodes of this. Of course, I've got Run Come Follow Uncle Doug's The Video Diary popping off in the other playlist, and the archives in another playlist. So yeah, the relentless onslaught of content will keep on coming. And one more time, thank you, yeah? Peace and love to you all. Be lucky. I'm out of here.